So what's the most important thing for you to focus on when you're investing in a brand new heating and air conditioning system for your home? Well, not just me, but countless experts across the country and around the globe all say the exact same thing. Focus on the installing contractor more so than the brand. Matter of fact, the most important day of an air conditioner's life is the day that it's installed. Understand, with today's advancements in technology, air conditioning is not what it used to be. Heating is not what it used to be. 20 years ago, I mean, heck, think about 20 years ago, Windows 98 was awesome. It was just being released. Right? And today, where is that? Right? I mean, TVs, you know, the TV that if you wanted 60-inch projection on your wall, it would take up half the living room or the whole corner of the living room. Now TVs are, you know, an inch or a half an inch thick, and you can get 70, 72 inches of high definition quality hanging on the wall, and you can hang on the wall one person. Right? Technology advancements have been awesome. They've been super powerful, and they've changed our lives, and they've changed the world forever, and it's only getting better and better. But understand, with new heating and air conditioning equipment, it's also taken on a serious look at technology and the advancements in that technology to deliver a much different product than what it did just 15, 20 years ago. It's no longer about blowing hot and cold air. What it's really about is really changing the indoor environment, changing your home. A home that you may have lived in for 6 months, for 2 months, for 2 years, for 10 years. Hey, this might be your forever home. They are designed today to change the quality of your entire home, whether that be temperature control from room to room, efficiencies. I mean, let's face it, utility costs are never going to go down. No matter what happens, they're never going to go down. They're only going to continue to rise, right? The quality of air that you and your family breathe, the health and safety of your home, right? The peace of mind knowing that this thing is going to last a long time, the quietness of the operation. A lot of the older air conditioners didn't really matter, and they come on and they just, and they're super loud. There's air conditioners on the market today you can't even hear run. You have to literally put your hand on the side of the unit to feel if it's even running. I mean, they're non-detectable operation, right? Technology's allowed us to achieve things that we've never been able to achieve before in our industry. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these new and you're exploring all the options that are out there. Listen to all the options. Take the time to research what modulating is, what two-stage is, what variable speed is, what all these different things are, and what they actually mean to you and your family. Not the feature. Don't focus on the feature. Focus on the benefit. I mean, today's day and age, with the equipment that we have readily available to us and the comfort systems that we're designing day in and day out, can maintain very even temperatures from room to room to room throughout your entire home. They are systems that you can zone so that you're only heating or cooling the areas in which you're occupying. So you could have your sleeping quarters separated from your living quarters, because very seldom do you occupy both of those at the same time, and only pay to condition the rooms in which you're in versus the rooms that you're not in. So as your family needs change, your air conditioning system and your heating system can be modified as well, so that you're getting the maximum efficiency, the maximum comfort, the maximum, dehumidification and humidification and air quality and dust removal and all of those things inside of your brand new system. So when you're looking at a new system today, understand this: it's not about the box. It's not really about even the manufacturer. The most important thing is taking the time to educate yourself with a professional that understands that all these technologies are there. They're there with big benefits for you, and that based on what your needs, wants, desires are, what your short-term goals are, your long-term goals are for the property, that's going to best lead them to designs that are right for you. And so when you're looking at air conditioners and furnaces for your house, look for a company first. The biggest thing that you can do is do your research on the organization, right? And the quality of work that they do. Yes, reviews are a good insight to that. And another good insight is when you meet with that person, how is it that they're approaching the job? Are they reviewing everything? Are they going through the attic and looking at the ductwork? Are they looking in the crawl space and looking at the ductwork? Are they looking at the equipment? Are they analyzing everything? Are they sitting down and actually asking you a series of questions? And better yet, are you giving them the time to have that conversation, because many times we go in the home and a homeowner thinks we're only going to be there for 15-20 minutes and leave a price on the counter. There's no way for us to properly design a system without getting your input. What's important to you? Because you're only going to do this once. You're going to do this once, maybe twice your entire life, right? Air conditioners should last 15, 20 years if they're designed properly, if they're installed properly. And that all comes down to the contractor you choose to hire to do this work. Brand really, at the end of the day, doesn't matter nearly as much as the quality of the installation. The most important day in an air conditioner and furnace's life is the day that it's installed. So take your time, do your research, answer the questions, share the information that we need to design that system for you, and then we'll educate you on all the options. I mean, our goal is simply to tell you the difference between all the different options that you have. What does modulating mean, and what does it mean to you? What's going to be the difference in the home? What are you going to feel? What are you going to see? What are you going to hear? How are your senses going to be impacted with this new comfort system being installed? And we will do that for every stage and every level of heating and air conditioning systems. Now it's totally up to you as to which one you choose. One's not, there's no bad decision, as long as you make the right decision in the contractor. Because if it's installed improperly, and all these advancements in technologies, if there isn't the training behind it, if they don't dial that in with the proper tools and proper instruments, and scientifically go through and dial this system in, you're not going to get what you paid for. Now you're in thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's not going to last as long as it should have. It's going to break down more often, and you're going to see yourself in situations, and you might even hear of friends in the same situation and say, man, these new air conditioners just don't last like they used to last. That is a direct result of a poor installation. So understand, all contractors are not created equal. Matter of fact, some contractors, and typically you'll find out who these contractors are because they're the ones who are talking poorly about your higher efficiency, high-end equipment. They're afraid of the investment amount. They're afraid of the dollars. They can't imagine anybody would spend that kind of money on an air conditioning system. So since they wouldn't buy it for their home, they don't understand how they could ever present it to you for your home. And B, they're not certified to sell those products, because every major manufacturer in their higher end equipment, the one that delivers the most benefits and the most features and the highest degree of operation achievable, all of those manufacturers require that a contractor go through countless hours of training and certification to even be able to purchase that equipment. So when you hear somebody come into your home and say, oh, in our market you don't need this, or hey, in our climate you don't need this, I mean, antennas up and really pay attention to that, because there's a good chance that person sitting at your kitchen table right now isn't able to purchase that equipment, and that's why they're saying the things they're saying. So do your research, take your time, go after and seek out a contractor that's licensed, that's bonded, that's insured, that's committed to training, that you feel comfortable with. I mean, your gut instinct, your gut feeling is typically right. So pay attention to that and really give them the time in your home to do their job properly. Don't rush them in and rush them out. Don't stack estimates up every 20 minutes, because you're never going to get what you're paying for in that situation. Again, you're going to do this one time, maybe twice in your lifetime. Do it right. Take your time. Do your research. Partner with a contractor like Environmental Heating and Air Solutions that's going to do it right the first time. And somebody who's going to take the time to really design the perfect system for you, for your family, for your home's needs, not only today, but as your family grows and develops as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, schedule an appointment with one of our comfort advisors, let them come out to the house, show you all your options, go through all rebates available, all your incentives available, and really just educate you on what's available. And at that point, you have all the information you need to make an informed, educated decision whenever the timing is right for you. Thank you so much.